What if I told you Earth might not be that special, and that there are planets out there that could be even better for life than our own? That idea sounds almost wrong, right? We've always been taught Earth is the perfect, rare miracle. But astronomers are starting to challenge that belief, and the data is getting harder to ignore. As of now, scientists have confirmed over 5,500 exoplanets, and among them, a growing list sits in what's called the habitable zone, the region around a star where temperatures could allow liquid water to exist. And water, as far as we know, is the key ingredient for life. But here's the twist. Being in the habitable zone doesn't automatically make a planet livable. Take Mars, for example. It technically sits near the edge of our sun's habitable zone, yet it's a cold, dry desert today. So scientists go further. They look at atmosphere, size, star type, and even how stable the planet's orbit is. One of the most talked about candidates is Kepler 452b. It's about 60% larger than Earth and orbits a star very similar to our sun. It receives slightly more energy, which could mean a warmer climate, but also a longer period for life to evolve. Some scientists even call it Earth's older cousin. Then there's TRAPPIST 1e, part of a fascinating system just 40 light-years away. This planet is almost the same size as Earth and lies comfortably in its star's habitable zone. What makes TRAPPIST? One especially interesting is that it has multiple Earth-sized planets in orbit, meaning this system could host several potentially life-friendly worlds at once. But here's where things get controversial. Some of the most promising planets orbit red dwarf stars, which are smaller and cooler than our sun. That sounds good, until you realize these stars are incredibly active. They can blast nearby planets with powerful radiation, potentially stripping away their atmospheres. So even if a planet is in the perfect zone, it might be getting constantly scorched. Now consider K2-18b. This planet made headlines because scientists detected water vapor, and more recently, possible signs of molecules like methane and carbon dioxide in its atmosphere. It's about 8.6 times the mass of Earth, and it may have a hydrogen-rich atmosphere covering a vast ocean. But that raises a question. Could life survive under such thick atmospheric pressure, or is it too extreme? And then there's LHS 1140b, a rocky super-Earth about 40 light-years away. It's denser than Earth, which suggests a strong gravitational hold on its atmosphere, something crucial for long-term habitability. Recent observations hint it might even have a nitrogen-rich atmosphere, similar to ours. So here's the uncomfortable truth. We're finding more and more planets that check some of the boxes for life, but none that check all of them. Not yet. And maybe that's the real story. Not that Earth is the only one, but that life requires a very specific, delicate balance we're only beginning to understand. Or maybe we're asking the wrong question entirely. Maybe life doesn't need to look like ours at all. So the next time you look up at the night sky, remember this. Some of those tiny dots might not just be stars, they could be entire worlds, with oceans, atmospheres, and maybe, just maybe, something looking back. If we do find life out there, it won't just change science. It will change how we see ourselves. Follow for more discoveries that challenge what you think you know about the universe, and tell me this. If we discover a planet more perfect for life than Earth, would you still want to leave?